Daffy Psychic Famous is the second segment of the 27th episode of the season of Looney Tunes cartoons. And I was curious about this one because this is the first Daffy Psychic segment, and I did look ahead and there are two others to date. And when I realised there were two others, I kind of thought, does that mean the quality isn't very good, so they haven't done them that frequently? Well, I enjoyed it. I didn't like how it ended because I just didn't care for the ending. So there will be spoilers from now as I discuss what happens. The whole thing is about a minute or so in length, so I will explain what happens over the course of the minute. And it starts off with our introduction to Daffy the Psychic, and he seems quite menacing, actually. And then we get to see the room he's in, and he's sitting on a cushion, and Porky Pig is opposite him on a cushion. And we have a crystal ball on a table. We have a nice curtain that looks kind of crimson red with stars on it. It's beautiful. It's a really nice setup. I really like it. And Porky Pig is asking Daffy if he will ever become famous. And Daffy Duck looks into his crystal ball. First of all, the fish dies, and very random, but it works. And then he looks into the crystal ball, and he sees that Porky Pig will blow up. Obviously, Porky Pig assumes, understandably, that this means his name will blow up. He will become famous. And then Daffy Duck turns the crystal ball around, and it's a bomb, and it blows up in Porky's face. And I didn't care for that. I just didn't think it made a lot of sense. And I'm not saying Looney Tunes cartoons segments always have to make sense. A lot of them don't, and they're still quite fun. But it just seemed like a bit of a strange direction to take it, and I didn't really believe it within the context of the very short narrative. It was a little bit too illogical for me, and it seemed very poorly thought out. It seemed to me like they had this idea of Daffy Psychic, let's just blow Porky Pig's face off. That's I feel like it was very weakly thought out. I will reserve judgment for the other two Daffy Psychics, and as a concept, I really liked it. The execution, for the most part, I rather enjoyed. It was just ultimately where it went. I didn't care for it, and I just feel like it felt not very well thought out. Visually, beautiful, absolutely stunning animation, no problems there at all. But the narrative started off strong, didn't love where it went up, but I'm still looking forward to the other ones. That being said, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with the other two. As I said, I looked ahead, by which I mean I just searched for the names on Wikipedia. I haven't looked at what they're actually about or which characters feature in them. So we'll see how those go. But for now, Daffy Psychic seemed interesting. It was not too bad, but I didn't love how the story concluded.